Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, family. Hey, family, what's up? This is Sensei. Today we're going to talk about fitness. We're going to work out. We're not going to talk about it. We're going to actually work out. It's going to be martial arts based inspired. Feel free to go bare feet. You can have kettlebell or you can have a dumbbell. It doesn't matter. We're going to work on a lot of different movements for mobility. If you're struggling with weight gain or you know mobility issues or you want to get better on your balancing, we're going to hit every single part of that in this workout. I'm going to encourage you to not get discouraged. When you see me doing certain things that you know you cannot do as yet, just give it a try and keep on working at it until you get better. If you have an injury and you know that's going to flare up your injury, don't do it at all, point blank, all right? So what we're going to do, everything I demonstrate is going to be done for a total of 10 reps. I'm not going to do high volume, but you will sweat. Okay, let's start off with some simple stuff. I'll demonstrate, and then you will follow, okay? So I'm going to start off with the knees soft, like a spring, and I'm going to let the left leg come in, and the right leg is going to follow out, okay? So basically it's going to be here. 1. It's going to be a little skip, okay? Every 2 is 1, 10 on each side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, bend those knees a bit more, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. You should have immediately felt those legs working. Now we're doing the same exact thing. The difference is now, when I go here, I'm going to touch with the right hand here, okay? I'm going to skip across, and then I'm going to touch with the left hand. You're going to begin to hear my breathing getting harder, which is important because you want the cardiovascular system to hit, okay? You ready? Right hand down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, look straight ahead of you. 2, like you're looking at that target. 3, I'm gonna look at you the whole time. 4, 5, 6, keep on looking at me. Come on, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Shake it off. If you're in good shape and you do this for training every day, then it's no big deal. But if you're not in good shape, then your heart rate should be fired up like crazy, okay? So now we're gonna turn this way, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a small hop. It's gonna go like this. Hop, hop. Every time you hop, keep your feet about the same distance. Don't let your feet turn this way. Don't let your feet turn here. Knees straight ahead, hips straight ahead, shoulders straight ahead, okay? Here we go. We're gonna do 5 hops. You know what? Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I barely left the mat. I'm working in that space, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Well done. Being mobile, being able to jump, being able to move lateral, forward, now we're going to rotate, is important in any self-defense situation or any lifestyle situation. Either or, okay? Martial arts transfers very well into daily activities. So now I want you to go 1. So we're going to just put the hands up here, okay? I don't want you like this. I want you out here like that. And all we're going to do is soften those knees. We're going to pivot towards the left, okay? Right heel rotates. Soften those knees. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep those elbows tight. 8, 9, 10. Next side. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. When I say keep the elbows together, don't let your elbows flare. Don't let your body flare, okay? Now we're going to let the elbow flare because now we're going to throw an elbow. So all I'm doing is here. In Krav Maga, that's elbow number 1. Okay, Krav, we have 7 elbows from what I remember. We have 7 different elbows, okay? We have all these different styles. Right now we're going to go just here. So when I come across, I want you to see only the bridge of the nose and the eye. You can't see this. So you want to drive, boom, and turn that body back, all right? So when I say 1, you give me the elbow. Ready? Stomach tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax, relax. 6. That's it. Come on, relax, relax. Move a little bit. 7. Relax. 8. 9. Mimic my movements. Mimic my movements. 10. Relax, okay? Take it easy for a bit. When I say move, in your mind, like you're tapping that person, like you're tapping that person, you're tapping that person, okay? Now we're gonna go to the opposite side. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a listening game as well. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 9, 10. That's it. The body works well. You don't need any expensive equipment to work your body. So that elbow strike is very interesting. The elbow, the coneus bone right here, it's one of the strongest bones in your body. When you're striking with an elbow, you're not really hitting with that, just this. You're hitting here. This area, energy transfers energy into an object, okay? So that's what that is. Now, we're gonna implement what we started with, the lateral movement from here, and we're gonna go 1, here, 2, here. So we're going lateral. When I go to the right, I'm elbowing to the right. When I go to the left, I'm elbowing to the left, all right? Get yourself ready. Relax your shoulders. 1. Stay there. 2. Stay there. Only move on my count. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, stay there. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Yes, stay there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, stay where you at. 10. That's right. You see? You got it. Okay? The thing about martial arts to me is like you're training your body and your mind. It's a good thing to listen, to be able to hear is important. To be able to see is important. Response time is important. We're not throwing punches today. We ain't doing all that stuff. We're doing the conditioning portion of just mobility training. Now, we're gonna go to your lunge, okay? The lunges, when you step forward, we're going to break the principles of what we call proper form. Most of the times when you step, you're told to keep your knees aligned to your ankle. However, when you go upstairs, your knees don't do that. Your knees naturally goes over the ankle. So what I want you to practice is this. 1, okay? I'm driving the knee forward. I'm driving the knee over, okay? We're going to do one side first. One side. Get ready. 1. Push back. 2. Push back. 3. 4. If you want to put your hands up like this, you can. 5. 6. 7. Keep your stomach tight. Keep your back straight. This is strengthening those knees. 8. Think about the mobility of your knee. 9. Try not to look down. 10. That's right. Even though I'm saying try not to look down, I found myself looking down twice, okay? Because it's like that innate response to want to check your form or check your foot placement. Now, same thing on the other side. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. Drive that knee forward. Think about the mobility. 5. 6. 7. 8. Keep your stomach tight. 9. One more. 10. Well done. That's what I'm talking about. That movement is very important for if I have to drive forward to get underneath somebody to take that person out. That's important to get that movement going, okay? So what I just demonstrated, we're going to do that. We're going to go 1, 2. We're going to drive back up, okay? Like you're stepping down and stepping up. When I say 1, you move at your pace. Here we go. 1. Stand up, back up. Get ready again. 2. Good. 3. Think about you going under, you're driving up on that person's legs, you're taking them out of control. Like, for example, 4. And I'm pushing the person's leg off of them, right? I'm pulling them up away from me. Think about that visual. 5. Breathe. 6. Explode up like you want to feel that position. You could even let your knees touch that floor. 7. 3 more. 8. The hard part is getting the knees to fall forward without you falling. 9, so I'm going 1, drop, and then up. Okay? Last one. 10. Okay? You have to find yourself, like I want to be more explosive. I have to literally stop myself from driving too much. Okay? Now we're doing the same thing on the other side. Here we go. Catch a breather. If you feel anything happening to your knees, like too much pain, take a breather. Just do this as we're demonstrating all the other stuff. Keep on doing that, okay? Catch your breath. 1. 2. The goal is to push off that back leg. The front leg is just carrying it the rest of the way. 3. Push off that leg. I cheated on that one. 4. Push off and then drive up. That's the move we're looking for. 5. That felt much better for me. Good. 6. Push off that leg. It's going to feel like you want to fall. You have to bring that leg forward faster. How much is that? I lost number. Call it 6 again. No, we're going to call this one 6 again. You might end up doing some extra, but it's okay. Now, breathe. 7. Push off. 8. 9. 10. Let's go for one more, because I'm not confident. Last one. Good. Now I wasn't confident that I got my whole amount of reps, okay? Okay, next move. Kettlebell, we'll use that later. The body weight is more important to me than the weight right now. So we're gonna go down to the ground now. Most fights starts from the ground. It ends up from the ground. It starts here, but a lot of the fights end up to the floor. This is why Greco-Roman wrestling, the Gracies, were able to devour the UFC. They were able to come in and take out a whole lot of fighters because they mastered the art of grappling. If you don't know how to get down to that ground, then chances of you losing a fight is extremely wicked. You could be boxing, whatever. If somebody know how to tackle you and get you to that ground, and you don't know how to ground pound, then you're in trouble. So here's what I want to do first to get down to the ground. Before we go all the way down, I'm going to give you a test. The test is to get down, 1, and then up, okay? That's what I need. Elbows in between the thighs. Use the elbows to open the thighs out. When I say up, you get up, keep your back straight, rounded, whatever you do. It's about getting the hips and the knees mobile, all right? Here we go. Breathe. I need work in this as well. Ready? 1. Up. 2. So you have to stand. I have to get my stance wider. Up. I have to work on because I have knee injuries, so see, I know how to compensate. 3. Up. Eventually, I want to be able to get back down like I used to. 4. Up. 5. Up. Use those elbows, spread those knees. 6. Breathe, baby, breathe. Up. 7. Up. 8. Up. 9. Up. Last one. 10. And up. Well done. Being able to squat down is important. If you can't squat, you can't get up. I promise you that, okay? So let's get down here. We're going to be in that one knee. And all I'm doing, I'm going to drive a back kick. I'm going to put my hands down, drive the back kick, flex the heels, flex the toes, drive the heels out, come back up, ready position, stand it up, and then repeat, okay? So we're going to start from the front so we can step back to the rear. Okay, ready? 1. Right. Give me the whole thing. 2. Look under your armpit so you can see where the kick is going. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Don't forget to flex those toes. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Condition your body. Good. condition your body, okay? Catch your breath. How's your legs feeling? And how's your stomach feeling? And how's your breathing? Because I know I'm breathing the way I need to. All right? Catch your breath a little bit. When you're going up and down, chances are you might feel a little lightheaded because the blood pressure is working back and forth, all right? So kind of walk it off a bit. Breathe. Come here. Slow your breathing down. Let the dizziness go away. Even if you don't have dizziness, just relax. Relax your shoulders. Let the body just swing. Let it dangle. Let the arms just go. You got it? Good. Okay, let's go. You ready for the next side? I know I am. Give me the work. Now we're kicking. All right, guys. The audio went out here, but let's keep it going anyway. What I'm doing here, I'm just relaxing, taking the body and moving. Okay, now we're gonna get ready to do the movement again to the other side. Whenever you're throwing that kick, like I said, you have to flex those toes in and just drive back. Boom. Good. Take your time every time you get up.
4.
I'm gonna let the audio play every now and then so you can still hear what's going on, but every now and then I'll come back in and get after it. So sorry for the
5.
bad audio towards the end of this workout.
When you come up, look up. 6. One side always feels different than the other. 7.
Good. When you get to the top, remember, tighten those abs up.
8. Good. 9.
When you throw the kick, right, think about extending the leg. You're pushing somebody
And
away from
10.
you into a wall behind you. You're driving them away from you.
Yep. Beautiful work. Awesome. All right. Bend your knees, pick up your weight. We're going to go to some side bends, working on those obliques, okay? I'm going to go sideways and come up. You can put your hands here. You can put your hands here. It's up to you.
Now, if you don't have the kettlebell, you can use your dumbbell as well. The heavier the dumbbell or the kettlebell, the more effective this is. We're doing only 10 reps, all right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The key here is to keep your stomach as tight as you can and squeeze the oblique muscles. That's the side of your abdominals.
Go.
Soften your knees as well.
2. Breathe. 3. There you go. 4. 5. 6.
Try not to slouch. Keep your shoulders back.
7. Feel all this working. 8. 9. One more. And 10. Bring it to the middle. Don't put it down. Okay? We're going to shrug. We're going to lift the shoulders up and down. We're going to go up and down. All right? 1 and down. 2. Pull the shoulders back and up. 3. 4. We're going to pull it back and up. 5. Like you're squeezing.
You're doing the shrugs. The shrugs is really good for developing the strength and the mobility into your traps.
3 more.
That's the top portion of your shoulders.
Lift the chest up. 9.
Like I'm saying, pull the shoulders back and up.
10. Don't put it down.
Don't rotate. Just pull the shoulders back and up.
I'm going to keep my back nice and straight. I'm coming straight down and up. All right, I want to feel the stretch in the hamstrings, the back of the legs. Squeeze the butt muscle when you get to the top. Ready? And I want you to look straight ahead. Go. 1. 2. 3. 4.
The deadlift works overall muscle strength. It works mobility strength. It works dynamics. It works flexibility as well. The deadlift is hitting multiple muscle groups. That's why it's a compound exercise. It hits lots and lots of different fibers in your body. Notice I'm keeping the back flat. And I'm not touching the floor.
9.
Let's go for 2 more just to be on the safe side. Evil laugh. 10. 1 more. Breathe and rest it up. Now you can put it down. All right? Very good. Okay, now we get down to the floor fully. We're almost there. So only exercise from the floor on our back is going to be a roll back. I'm going to tuck my body in a roll, and I'm going to come right back up. When you go back, if you go back flat, you're going to land flat. Okay? I don't want you landing flat. You're going to roll your body, round your back, round everything, tuck your chin to your chest, whatever you got. Okay? So here we go. When I say 1, just roll. You can hold here or you can hold here. It's up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm rolling to the very top of my shoulders. 5, roll and back up. 6, 7. Notice as I'm rolling back, I'm just moving 8. Smooth. I'm not landing flat. 9. Yeah, there you go. And get on top of that shoulder. Roll top of the shoulder and then
10.
back up. You're going to feel like you could hang there for a bit. And relax. Why am I rolling? Well, if I have to roll, practice that, and being able to roll back and get up. These are why we're doing a lot of these mechanical drills, because they all apply in martial arts for real. That's pretty much the session for today. Practice these things. If you don't take your fitness serious, then I'm sorry to tell you that it's going to leave you as you get older in life. But if you take your fitness serious, just know you don't need to do all the aggressiveness all the time, because it's going to break your body down too much. You want to balance the movements. You want to balance it and implement mobility, stability, flexibility, implement all of that stuff into your training. And I promise you, you're going to feel better. If you have injuries right now, if you're not doing anything to solve or reduce the injuries, you're going to keep on getting more injuries, because the body is always going to heal itself. It just won't heal itself the way it's supposed to. If you break a leg and you don't go get it casted, then it's going to still heal, but it's going to heal deformed. So remember, all the injuries that we have, like me with my back injuries, if I stay stuck within my back injuries, I'm never going to feel good. I'm never going to move well, right? I'm going to be stuck into the identification of having a back injury. And I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I want to be smart, okay? So remember, drink your water, eat your fruits, eat your veggies. I'm going to challenge you to eat that raw food at least 3 times out of the week. Raw foods, your fruits, veggies, no cooking. Just drink a lot of water, get your herbs in your body. I'm using that nasty wormwood, which is disgusting as heck. Get a teaspoon of Epsom salt, which is food grade Epsom salt. Mix it in some water. Drink that on a day that you're not going anywhere. And you're going to see you and the toilet is going to develop a great relationship. But when you're done, you're going to feel amazing. All right? This is Sensei telling you, your body is just a body until you make it a temple. All right? And all my people who ride those motorcycles, let's get these miles, let's get the money, and let's get the muscle. Okay? We out. Salute.